Hi guys, today I have got a Samsung washer and electric dryer set, and I've got this one set up right now. We're running it on normal with the AquaJet Deep Clean on, high on the spin, temp is just warm, soil level's normal. Now you could go heavy, which would give it a little bit more time to agitate, a little bit more water as well. If you wanted even more water usage during the load, you could pre-soak, but I've got it. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. This has got the additional tray here, but pretty good sized load of jeans, towels, jackets, that kind of thing. And it's getting started, but I'm gonna check back on it as we get going here. That way you can see that it fills all the way up with water, agitates correctly, drains the water out, and then has a nice, fast, smooth final spin cycle. All things you'd check out yourself if you were standing here checking this machine out all hooked up. I always do a video for everything I list up for sale. That way you know before you head this way and pick it up that everything works perfect. And then when we're done showing this off, I'm gonna switch over and show you that the dryer works perfectly as well. So we'll let that go ahead and fill up. We've got a pretty good shot of it right there. So we'll let that go ahead and fill up and we'll come back. Okay, so it's done filling up with water. It stopped a couple times. I did like a practice agitate and then added more water, but now we're actually into the wash cycle. And if you can see through here, full submersion on those clothes as it's getting started agitating. And so how these agitate with no center agitator is they have a plate on the bottom with fins on it, and as it vortexes, those clothes come down among themselves along the plates on the bottom and then back up in this vortexing motion. It's kind of the same idea as a front load washer. As it goes round and round, the clothes actually get clean by agitating on themselves. So it's kind of an interesting way that it works. But these Samsungs actually do a really good job of using plenty of water, and as they really get going, they have like 3 or 4 different speeds with how fast that plate will move. Short, fast, and then a long agitation. So it does a really good job, gets the clothes really clean, uses plenty of water. And I just wanted to mention that, wanted to show that off there. You can see plenty of water. So, all right, moving out of the wash cycle now. You can hear it running that drain. Nice and fast there. Probably see it draining the water out as well. But it's gonna drain that water out, then it'll spin to extract the soapy water out, fill up with fresh water for the rinse cycle. It'll go through an agitation cycle. Then once it drains that out, we'll be back onto the final spin cycle. And this time we'll also kind of jump up, jump down as it determines how heavy the load is, all that good stuff. So it says 41 minutes, may not actually be exactly 41 minutes, but it'll probably be pretty close. Right, I'm gonna have to show you obviously right now the spin cycle here because I've got to run and I don't want to have to start it all over again. This is the 4th time I've run this, the 4th load going through it, but I've run out of time, got to take my kids to their class. So but from here on the rinse spin, you can see just how fast it's moving. Super fast, does an excellent job getting that fast, extracting the water out of the clothes, kicking the drain on. You can see, sounds great, nice smooth operation. And what I might do is when I come back and it's all done, I might just set it over here to spin only and just rerun it, because as those clothes get lighter and lighter, it'll actually spin a little faster. Okay, I am back. It's several hours later, and I did go ahead and put it on rinse and spin because I stopped it somewhere around the 23-minute mark, which once I did rinse and spin, that's a 22-minute cycle, so it's about perfect to go ahead and line this load back up for what it needed, which was to go ahead and finish rinsing out the soapy water, adding clean water, agitating that, draining that out, and now we're on to the final spin cycle. 3 minutes left. You can see, once again, spinning nice and fast. It's actually spinning a little faster as it extracts more water out, kicking that drain on, but you can see and hear, sounds great. Nice smooth operation. And as it continues on, it'll continue to cycle that drain on and off too. So you might hear that as well. There you go. I'm gonna let that finish up. As soon as it's done, we're gonna move those clothes over to the dryer and show off that dryer's working perfect. Okay, now we've got those clothes cleaned out of the washer. You can see huge capacity on the washer and dryer both alike, but go ahead and close that up. That's all done. Now we've got the dryer running, just doing quick dry, which is high heat. You can set it your different times here. If you want to pause right here and read through everything, there's tons of different options. Just about anything that you'd want to get dry, from your super heavy duty all the way down to your delicates. You can also set it so that there's essentially no heat. It's just more of an air tumble. You can adjust your time, add more time, start, stop, all that good stuff. And I'm going to show you that it is in fact heating like it's supposed to. So this is a temperature gun here. Right in between those two red dots, it's taking a surface temperature measurement. So it's about 79 degrees on top of the dryer, about 75 degrees on the concrete floor there. And we'll go ahead and open this up. Show you everything was tumbling like it's supposed to. Now right inside the heating element tube, plenty of heat coming out of that tube right there. That is in turn going to heat the inside of your dryer up anywhere from about 95 up to 195. Just depends on how long it's been running and how high you have that heat set to. So we'll go ahead. Oops, wrong button. Let me turn that back on. But just to show you real quick, you can set this to any setting you want. So we could do heavy duty, very dry, which just changes your time there. That's considered a sensor dry, so the automatic sensor is going to essentially take care of everything there. And that's going to be it on these two. We'll go ahead and get them listed up for sale. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day.